XRP continuing its search for the strongest area of support down below as we await the return of bullish Robo advisors. At the moment, we need daily candles continuing to interact with 77 cents as support. At the moment, that is an area of accumulation forming here. However, the strongest area of technical support is awaiting us all the way down at 63 cents per XRP. That is where I anticipate price action making its way toward here as long as bearish Robo advisors are present, which have been in play ever since the end of November around the $1.06 level. Since these most recent bearish Robo advisors, price action has experienced 43% in downside, still currently more than 22% down at current levels as we await the return of bullish parameters for accumulation. At the moment, we are looking for continued bullish interaction with 77 cents as we await potential interaction with 63 cents. Currently a little too close to significant resistance overhead. Daily candles need to be opening and closing above 94 cents to confirm that as support and a potential area of accumulation if buy suggestions are in play. At the moment, that is resistance overhead awaiting confirmations. This combination of Robo advisors suggested a bullish area of accumulation throughout the end of July. After accumulation, prices saw 93% in upside over the following 40 days, and if you weren't able to sell at that swing high, you were able to capitalize on 44% ROI if you chose to take profit at or above the $1.05 level with those bearish Robo advisors. Since those sell suggestions, the immediate short-term price action did experience over 18% in downside before interacting with bullish Robo advisors again. And this most recent interaction with a bullish area of accumulation around the $1.12 level saw up to 19% in upside. However, those aforementioned bearish parameters met around the $1.06 level there. If you chose to close your position when those Robo advisors came into play, you were saved from over 40% in downside here as we await the most bullish area of comfortable accumulation. So just a few more parameters to be met. We are awaiting Robo advisors to return as we solidify support down below. Let me know your thoughts on XRP. Here we have an article titled Samsung Announces NFT Platform for Smart TVs. South Korean tech giant Samsung revealed a new smart TV lineup with an integrated non-fungible token platform. Select models will contain an NFT platform app that can be used for discovering, purchasing, and trading digital artwork. In 2022, the company aims to introduce the first smart TV NFT explorer and marketplace aggregator. The upcoming platform will enable viewers to browse and also trade NFTs without leaving the couch. While it's unclear exactly which NFT platforms or marketplaces will be included for aggregation, Samsung promised its smart TVs will not tamper with the image quality, keeping the NFT creators' preset values. The rest of the article continues with how Samsung has been investing in NFT and metaverse projects through its venture capital arm, Samsung Next. Also mentioning major entities such as Coca-Cola, getting into NFTs for charitable purposes, and Visa purchasing a CryptoPunk for $150,000. In my opinion, very bullish, increased adoption and exposure for Bitcoin here. We've been seeing some very huge entities getting into the crypto sphere recently at current prices, even with the red days we've had and sideways we've had for Bitcoin. This does seem to be where major institutions are coming into play. In my opinion, it's always bullish to see companies like this, updating and getting into the future. And in my opinion, cryptocurrency does seem to be the future of finance. So let me know your thoughts on crypto down below. Check out this article in the description. Looking at the crypto spheres here, green to be seen across the scene. We have some nice gains across the board, lots of projects in the green. ICP experiencing 24% in upside. We're going to touch on that today, actually. We also have, BitTorrent, Helium, CeeLo, VLX, Mina experiencing more than 10% in upside as well. Plenty of projects experiencing 5 to 8% in upside. So a nice green day to be seen here in the crypto sphere. Handful of projects in the red. The largest downside is going to be coin symbol AMP, experiencing over 7% in downside. However, everything else is sub 5%. So not even considerable in my opinion. We're looking at the week. We're looking at a Tuesday here in the crypto sphere. Looking at some green bubbles appearing as we enter the first trading week of 2022. Lots of projects in the green, the projects in the red experiencing some very unconcerning, very modest downsides. So nothing to be too concerned about. Plenty of upside ahead here. This will likely be met with some downside. So we're going to have some these same projects in the green will show in the red. However, the overall trajectory does still seem to remain bullish here. So let me know your thoughts on crypto currently. We're looking at ICP, Internet Computer Protocol. Price action in a bit of a downtrend here, attempting to make its way upward under the influence of very bullish buy suggestions, experiencing some very nice upside over the last few days. We are interacting with the buy for and moon suggestion ever since the 3rd and 4th of January, suggesting continued upside here for this coin. However, after some nice gains in a rather short amount of time, I very much anticipate some potential short-term sideways here as we consolidate with some key factors of potential resistance overhead that could contribute to some short-term volatility here. So we do have a descending trend line here coming from a swing high throughout the beginning of September. Price action, in my opinion, needs to find its way back above it and perhaps confirm it as support for me to be comfortably accumulating at current levels. We do have a potential area of support here waiting for us at $32.36. This is where I anticipate price action reaching toward here if we were to experience a sort of pullback and retracement off of resistance found from this descending trend line. We also have a key level of horizontal resistance waiting for us as we make our way upward here. $44.91 is going to be a level of resistance we need to break and confirm as support. We can use that as a bullish area of accumulation as we make our way to my immediate short-term second target here of resistance, $64.45. Those are going to be the key targets here for continued upside here as I anticipate a bullish break from this descending trend line. However, we always await the confirmation. So let me know your thoughts on this coin down below. Coin symbol GRT. The Graph project under the influence of bearish Robo advisors in search of support down below. We do have bearish suggestions ever since the sort of middle of November there around the, it would appear, 92-cent level. Since those suggestions, price action has experienced 42% in downside, still currently more than 24% down at current levels as we await the most bullish area of comfortable accumulation, which would be at potentially support down below here waiting for us at 55 cents. This is where the strongest area of technical support is waiting for us. Currently a little too close to an area of resistance. It would appear 73 cents, giving us a hard time at the moment. And the strongest area of resistance overhead, once support has been confirmed, is going to be 91 cents as my immediate short-term target here once support has been solidified and buy suggestions come back into play. So we are looking for continued consolidation here until both bullish parameters have been met. Quickly looking back on algo price action, pretty much where we left off here, trading sideways ever since we looked at price action interacting with all three of our chosen Robo advisors in play, which does suggest a perhaps bullish break upward here. However, we are a little too close to resistance overhead still. $1.97 waiting to give us a hard time. I'm looking for price action, opening and closing with their wicks and bodies above it to confirm it as support, and that would be an area of accumulation as long as buy suggestions are present as we make our way toward my immediate short-term target here, $3.40. That's where I anticipate a next area of resistance to be overhead. Potential area of support down below if we were to experience any sort of short-term downside, $1.52 as a key level of potential support there for us. We also are looking out for $1.02 if we were to continue any sort of downside. The strongest area of support is still all the way down at 81 cents here if we were to experience any sort of continued downward movement. Under the influence of buy suggestions, I do anticipate a bullish break upward here. We are awaiting for the parameters to be met though and the confirmations of support found at the key level of current resistance overhead. Keep an eye out for the breakout here, which does seem to be pending. Bitcoin continuing to interact with this, newly visualized area of support here. We have a little bit of a range within the $45,900 sort of level there. A couple $100 of potential support we need to maintain to become more bullish on a potential reversal at current levels. However, under the influence of bearish suggestions ever since the middle of November there, I am looking out for continued interaction downward toward a potential key level of support, $43,160 $60 per Bitcoin still is going to be a level I anticipate interaction with, and the strongest area of support all the way down at $34,655 per Bitcoin. An unlikely target, however, not impossible, as we are under the influence of bearish parameters. So resistance overhead at $48,577 needs to become support. We need some buy signals to return to become more comfortably bullish on continued upside here. In the immediate short term, we just maybe looking for perhaps one final aggressive dip that needs to be bought up to allow us to regain the uptrend here, which does seem to be very much in play. In my opinion, I still currently anticipate a six-figure Bitcoin. Let me know down below though your thoughts on crypto, if you're bullish or bearish here. The fear is extremely high under these current conditions, but let me know down below your thoughts on crypto. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hearing my analysis. Check out EngineeringRobo for free with a link in the description. Subscribe here on YouTube. Check out all the other social media down below and tune in for the next one.